All right, so my name is Jeremy with Elevate Clients Inc., and I want to do our customer interview with Todd. So, if you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself and your company, and kind of just giving us a little background on how long have you guys have been in business?
Yep, Todd Knight. We started during the Great Recession in 2008, in the middle of the summer there. So it's going on. It's 15 years,
Hmm,
um, and started with zero, and we built a business over 2 states in 15 years.
awesome. So, what do you guys specialize in?
Recurring commercial cleaning, and we do is about 90% of our revenue, and then 10% is probably specialty work like stripping and waxing large grocery stores and schools, carpet cleaning, window cleaning.
Gotcha. And so you said 2 states. What areas do you guys service?
Well, we actually service 3 states now, but probably 60% of our business is South Carolina,
Mhm.
30% is North Carolina, and then 10% is North Georgia,
Okay, gotcha.
Atlanta, and north of Atlanta.
Okay, cool. And so have you guys worked with any other lead generation agencies over the past few years?
You know what? I was so discouraged as I ramped up the business working with lead generation systems that I think it's been over 5 years since I've worked with one now.
Hmm.
It's not without them hitting me up like 10 a week. And I've had many conversations, but like we've discussed in the past, I think the compensation is kind of backwards for them. They're charging me for leads, but they're not monitoring quality of the leads, and there's no incentive to close the leads.
Right.
So I think the compensation's wrong in that system. So
Hmm.
I've been frustrated because if we do sign a campaign and we pay whatever price per lead, it's just you're running all over the town in the 2 states trying to chase down leads where people were just talking to us
Hmm.
going.
Right. So I guess
Yeah.
how would you say, or what would you say is the difference in quality between the leads that we've been giving you versus the leads that you have had before?
Well, it's significantly better.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'd love to find your secret sauce, but for some reason, and I don't know, I don't know how you're doing it, but we're having people reach out through that email system, and they're not just like there is a couple stop bys, but most people we're catching them at the right time, and they're like, "Yeah, we're interested. We need
Mhm.
service." If I look back behind my board, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, I don't know when we started. I think we're right at 2 weeks, but I put in 17 proposals,
Yeah, that's
which
pretty
which a
impressive.
normal month would be putting in 4 proposals.
Right.
So we're literally, 40x whatever.
Mhm.
So we've increased just proposals, and if you can put in a proposal, the name of the game is putting in proposals because a percentage of those will close.
Right.
Now, some are just fired off email proposals, so I think those have a less chance to close.
Mhm.
But I've got some updated numbers for you today. We can talk offline. We booked some more stuff through your lead system just today.
Awesome. Great to hear that. Yeah. Okay, and I guess the final question is, would you recommend other companies to work with us?
100%. I mean, I don't want to stretch you guys too thin here. I'd like to get this rolling, but um, absolutely, yeah. I think you have found some secret sauce again, where people, if you're willing to do the work, we've had this conversation too.
Mhm.
I've literally, because I've seen the fountain start to flow, I
Mhm.
stayed in front of my computer for hours returning emails. So, and which is unusual because I'm an active owner, but you know how as an owner, I've owned this business for 15 years. I got family members in it. I've got a big management staff. I don't, I probably work 4 hours a day in the business,
Mhm.
maybe and that's Monday through Thursday.
Right.
So, but now I'm working 8 to 10 hours a day because I'm getting so many leads.
Yeah.
But to me, that's the golden goose, right? So that's how you grow. So before I was just growing organically.
Right.
Probably last year we grew 12%. This year we're kind of flat. But with this system, I really think we can get those numbers back up to double digits in growth again. So I'm really energized by the amount of inquiries.
Mhm.
And my rally offices too. We're firing off all those leads to rally. And I haven't gotten updates on how they're doing yet, but
Mhm. Awesome.
they didn't want to chase him at first, which was interesting to me.
Mhm.
I'd be like, guys, what are you talking about? He's like, well, the first one, this guy wanted once a month. And I'm like, that's one. I
Right.
mean, you got to mine the data. You got to keep on, I just signed a multi-unit salon suite company,
Mhm.
5 units, $4,000. So
Jeez. Wait, from one of our leads?
yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So
Cool. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview, and we look forward to continuing to work with you. To everyone watching this video, we'll see you on the next one.
okay.
Okay.
Thanks, man.